Hi there and welcome to Andy Robinson RC. Cheers for checking out the channel today and joining us for this episode. Right, so this weekend we are at Blackpool Norbeck Castle Hotel for the 2025 Blackpool Models Show, and this year we have our own club stand for the car club, and we're also here with myself as Andy Robinson RC. So I'm going to give you a quick guided tour of what we've got here, and then I'm going to move on to the rest of the show and show you around. So I'm going to start this end first. So we've basically got a small bit of track for demo purposes, and then if you look here as well, we'll start here. So we've got a lot of the classes of cars that we run at our local club, and then we've got information about each one. So we've got the modern buggies, vintage buggies, we run hoppers, mini buggies, brushed and brushless minis, rally cars. That's didn't look at, that's a modified tourer. And then we do the stock touring class, a bit like stock Tamiya trucks but for tourers. And then we've got the truck class there. So we do they're the classes that we run at the club. Now I'll just show you this quickly. This is a friend of ours. This is Carl Pickering, who does his 3D printed RC parts from so it's Where's My L Plate Racing. So it's a few of his things that he's been working on there, which is good. So if I point this way, you can see the track. Obviously it's not a massive track because everyone's restricted to a certain amount of space, really. So this is our bit of demo area for the day. And if I take you down here, we'll have a nosy at the rest of the club stand. So again, we've got an array of cars that people race at the club, varying from all the classes that I showed you down there. So we got Schumacher Cougar 2 Works, Top Force, you might recognise them too. That's my Modo Cobra and my B3 and my Super Dragon hopper, and then got young Cade's hopper there. And no body shell on in a minute, but it's just my mate Steve, that's his Top Force. And then all these nice pink and splattered cars are Rob and Michelle's, and a massive thanks to them for actually organising the club stand this year. So let's take a nosy. So that's Rob's low seat with missing a front wheel. It still needs to be repaired. Stock tourer of Gary McMullen. Mark Owens, stock tourer. Got some more stock tourers there, Pete's. And Paul Taylor's at the back. And then we also, as I say, we run the trucks, and we've got a very lovely example of a truck there. That's Paul Tonks. That's a Shelf Queen, that one. And then we've got Michelle's lovely truck there. And then again we've got a few more trucks at the back of Steve and Paul Taylor. And just at the end we've got some of the mini stocks that we run there, so the Jokers and Camtex, etc. So I'll move on across here. Now, this is the sort of the Andy Robinson bit of what's here. So I'll show you. No, actually, I'll just show you this. Actually, it's really cool. Jurassic Park TRX4 Bronco. Can't take any credit for that. That's not mine. That's Rob's missus. Very cool though. I would like it in my collection, I must admit. It's got Jurassic Park on it. Anyway, so a lot of these cars that are on display you may have seen on the channel at some point. So we've got the Charisma Series 3. We've got the limited edition grey clodbuster. You have to excuse the flare, the sunlight coming through the window, I'm afraid. And then we've got my recreation of the Mini I had when I was a young lad on the Tamiya MO1 chassis, which is there. Now, this particular one is new, hasn't been recorded yet, but it will be coming to the channel soon, and that is the FMS FX10 Camel Trophy Discovery, which is really nice. I'm loving that, and I cannot wait to use this properly. And then if we move on here, Blockhead Grasshopper Tribute that we did, my Team Associated RC10 Team Stadium truck with a bit of a cliff-let sticker job on it. So we've got a real classic Tamiya Sand Rover, which is cool, which we'll have running later today on the track. And then we've got the 40th anniversary RC10, and then a build now that's this is, again, we had this on the channel, I built it up, and then I sold this to my mate Steve, and that is the Tamiya Fast Attack vehicle re-release in a sort of combat Jurassic Park livery. And again, another one that featured on the channel, owned now, but, well, not owned now, but it was paused in the first place. He lent it me for this channel, and that was this rather awesome Kayasho Progress 4-wheel drive and 4-wheel steer. Absolutely love that thing. Brilliant. And I don't think I've shown you this on the channel yet, but I've had a fair few Bearhawks in the past, but this is an absolutely mint Tamiya Bearhawk. And again, this will come to the channel for a running video at some point, this particular one, but I thought I'd bring it along because I've had 2 or 3 Bearhawks on the channel in the past. And then also there is the Mad Max sort of inspired Tamiya DT04 that was released this year. Again, that's now owned by Steve as well, but he lent to me back for having to have on the show this weekend. So yes, very good. So what we'll do is, now that we've had a little tour of our stand, we're going to go and have a look at some of the other things on display, including this absolutely awesome quarter scale Ford Capri build. How cool is that? A lot of work gone into that. And that's the body shell for it, Ford Capri. So it's still a work in progress. I'll show you the info, you can have a read of that if you wish. And then let's go and have a look at the trucks. So it looks fantastic. Again, the amount of effort that goes into these is absolutely stunning. So we've got a big fairground here. Look at them. Absolutely brilliant. You know, the thing is, there's so much detail here. You could keep finding stuff all the time you look. It's amazing. Then we've got the excavators going on. Incredible detail. Armstrong's of Warrington. How cool is that? Absolutely fantastic. And then come here, you can see a lot of the trucks parked up. A lot of these are like the Tamiya styled haulage trucks that you can see. They look fantastic, don't they? Now, I've never built one of these yet. Will I ever? I don't know. And it's a lovely chrome metal plated king crawler. Chrome plated king crawler. No, it definitely is a Tamiya. Yeah. Absolutely awesome, isn't it? Some of the skills that go into these are way above my own pay grade. But no, they look fantastic. The AO Let's Go livery chuck as well. Yeah. Look at that detail, man. Awesome stuff. Absolutely awesome. You can see on the back of this one, it's got a little LED there with Blackpool Model Show 2025 on it, which is cool. So, yeah, fantastic to see. I'm liking that as well. The Simpson wrecker there, pulling a recovered truck back of Volvo by the looks of it. Yeah, awesome stuff. Fantastic. Have a scoot over here. And again, oh, I love this as well, the Optimus Prime looking tanker. Reversing in there. Fantastic. Yeah. How good is that? Right, I've just spotted that there. You can see the see if I can zoom in a bit. You can see the 18 band there. Oh yeah, look at that. You can see there's so much detail with everything. I will go back up that way and look at the stuff with this as well. Cheers, gents. Right. And then before we look back at the trucks that way, I'm going to show you here. This is North Wales, Cheshire and North West Scale Crawler Group. I've been here for the last few years now, and they always put on a cracking display. So I always like coming to check out what these guys are doing. So we are actually quite early on in the morning at the minute in the show. We've only just opened. So there isn't a great deal going on at the moment. As I say, we literally just opened this morning. But yeah, it's always ace looking at the crawlers. It makes me want to go in and get mine off the table. But yeah, they just make it look absolutely effortless, don't they? You know. Now it's going to go over the big curve, I think. Let's follow it over. Love it. Again, making it look easy. Making it look easy. How cool is that? Oh, I said make it look easy, and then that happens. Commentator's curse. Fantastic. And then down again. So that. Fantastic stuff. So, as I say, really good display again from the North Wales, Cheshire, North West Scale Crawler Group. trucks coming over. I think that the TRX 4 Sport. I'm not entirely sure. I think it is. Yeah. So, awesome stuff. They've also got a bit of stuff for sale as well, which is cool. But yeah, so I'll be coming back to check out these guys later. We've got some awesome rigs. There's a few there. I'll show you. Scoot down here. You can see some of the rigs there. And again, awesome details. We've also got the, you're right.
We can take some closer ones if you want.
Yeah, we'll do. Cheers. And as you say, we've got here. They've got one of the POV camera shots of them actually trailing outside in the real muck and weather, which is cool. So, but yeah, absolutely love it. Right, so before I forget them, we're going to go and have a look at the trucks, the TO1 trucks. Another chap that comes along and shows off all the painted body shells he does for the trucks and some of the other Tamiya cars as well. So we're going to have a look at them. I tell you what's I've just spotted, and I think that's absolutely awesome. I have a soft spot for 2CVs, and there you go. I love that. That's really cool. But yeah, again, you know, spray jobs paint jobs are far better than what I could ever do. But yeah, God, how cool is it? Absolutely. There's the Volkswagen Citroen TCV that I remember from last year. Quite a racy paint job on that. But yeah, absolutely awesome stuff. So it's Clive's charity truck. Yeah, you can see that there. And of course, even cool as well, got to have a few Hot Wheels about as well, haven't you? Look at that. Awesome stuff. Just scoot around just so you can see them again. It's just a shame we've got the light from the window there coming in. It just alters some of the view. But yeah, awesome stuff. Okay, so we'll head this way, and then we'll go and check out from the fairground up, which we saw earlier, and we'll go and check up this side what's going on. Another construction group there. Very nice. Closer to them. Awesome detail. I like the bike showroom as well. Look at that. So you've stayed with us this long. I hope you're enjoying the video, and a massive thanks for checking it out, because I know it's a bit of a long video that we've been doing, but I appreciate you checking it all out. Look at that thing there, that massive crane and excavator over there. Stunning stuff, stunning displays. There we are. there, so that's just A. Davies RC Construction UK. Excavators, loaders, dump skidders and hook loader skips. Again, another fantastic display.
Good lads, go past the clubs.
Yeah.
General public.
Good stuff.
Yes,
A bit more stuff. I didn't get a chance to look down here today, yesterday. Again, absolutely outstanding modelling. The realism on that is superb. Spin round here. I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm going to say it's Ali's Heavy Haulage. And Cheshire RC Chocolate. Very nice trucks and displays there. And some scale die casts as well. Awesome. Right, so that's going to wrap up the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Cheers for checking it out. And hopefully we might see some of you here next year. We're hoping to be back next year as well. So, as I said, massive thanks for checking this one out. If you haven't already and you want to see more content and what we do, then if you don't mind, it'd be awesome if you could subscribe to the channel. Right, but yeah, I'm done for the day. Got other stuff to do now. But cheers for checking this out. Take care, and we'll see you on the next episode. See you later.